Canadian Made A is a family-owned business, and I'm emotional. I'm emotional
Let it flow.
because we need to do good for those people who are doing good in our community. And that's the reason that we've launched this program. We're a family-owned promotional products and embroidery, clothing decorating company. We started in Napanee 5 years ago. We outgrew our facility and moved to Kingston in November of last year, which we've now outgrown. So that's a good problem to have. So with that, I welcome you all. I'd like to take a moment and welcome our partners. We've got Rhonda, the executive director from the Martha's Table, excuse me. I have Amanda from Trellis Kingston. Thank you so much. Diane, the chair of the board of directors from Morningstar Mission. Thank you. Michelle from Sox Kingston couldn't be with us. She sends her regrets. And we have other partners that are just in the works. So we thank you very much for coming. I also have some fantastic dignitaries that made the time. I've got Mayor Richardson from Greater Napanee. I've got Deputy Mayor Calver from Greater Napanee. And we have Paul Shaves from the City of Kingston. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Last but not least, I've got Ashley representing Mark Gerritson's office. Thank you so much. We know that Mark is away on business, and we appreciate the work he's doing. And thank you for coming in his absence. And friends, as well as our media partners. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we appreciate the acknowledgement and the support. I've got a lot to say, but maybe before I say anything, if Mayor Richardson would like to say a couple things, then I'll jump back in and go from there. That's okay.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Can we just pause for a second?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot it was there. Great. Thank you again, sir, for the gracious invite, and thank you for what you do. You know, I think just by the name of this business in and of itself, Canadian Made A, I think it cuts right to the heart of who these folks are and what they do for our communities. You know, without organizations like this, it's very challenging for many of us, especially being in the municipal world, to try and cover all the bases and dot all the I's and cross all the T's. But with the help of an organization like this for our communities, it makes it so much easier for us to do what we can do in order that all of you folks that are here can do what you can do. So again, and I won't quite get as emotional as you, but it really is refreshing to see how not only a municipality, but how our country can come together and to look after each other. Because like I say, that's what it's really all about in today's world is look after your friends, you look after your neighbors, you look after your family, you look after the folks that are around you. So thank you, sir, for doing what you're doing. I think it's a great business that you have here, and it's even more so a great concept that you've come up with helping all of the folks that are in our communities to make it a better place to live. So thank you.
Community Gives program essentially is dedicated to generating revenue for charities and community groups that need it. The reality is in our society, we're very inward facing, especially, and this may be controversial, but from our neighbors to the south, we want to distinguish ourselves. We're Canadian, we're strong, let's support each other, just as Mayor Richardson was saying. Thank you. What we do, the way it works is, I talk to a community member, let's say Rhonda from Martha's Table. We say, Rhonda, what do you want to do? And she says, okay, I'd like to sell some stuff. So here is an example of a quarter zip. Traditionally speaking, if you want to sell merchandise and raise money, you have to buy that, and that's expensive. And a lot of organizations these days don't have $5, $10, $15, $20,000 to invest into that kind of inventory, let alone the staffing required to manage that inventory. Going forward, the staffing required to process sales, fulfillment, et cetera, it's exponential. Our company steps in because we are a promotional products manufacturer. We have the distribution channels lined up. We are an e-commerce business. So what we do is we meet with you one-on-one. We determine what best suits your needs. Where are your branding? So what are your colors? What are your logos? What do you want to do? Do you want to do mugs, tumblers, hats, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Then we develop a bespoke website for you at no cost. We populate it with your branded products. We send you the link. You share it to your social media or your donors or your network, whoever it may be. Once they go on, they purchase it, we handle it from there. So we take care of all of the payment. We process that transaction. We then put it in production. So we manufacture on site. We do all of the fulfillment and distribution. So depending, do you want to do the touch point and have your clients come to your facility and pick up from you? Do you want them to pick up from us? Do you want home delivery? It's 100% customizable up to the client. Then, and this is one of the best parts that I love and I get emotional about, is 100% of the net profits generated from each sale we donate back the following month to the charitable partner. And that's where this really makes a difference, because whether it's one item or whether it's 10,000 items, you're going to get the funds. So put it in real terms, a $30 t-shirt, each association will get $15 the following month for the sale of that item. And you don't have to worry about the HST implications, and you don't have to worry about all of the processing and so on and so forth. We take care of it from there. And that's basically it. We try to do good for those who are doing good in our community, and that's the most important driver for us. On a personal note, I've battled with illness. I've been on the receiving line for help in the past, and we have been fortunate enough to come out the other end, and here we are giving back. So that's our aim, that's our goal. I welcome any questions that you folks have. I know it's short and sweet, but I want to respect your time. So that's it. Yes, sir.
I have a question. So what does the organization need to do to make sure they sell some shirts? I'm sure if we put everything online, what's the expectation from the organization side of things?
Absolutely. So the best is to communicate with your donors, with your network, with your supporters, because by doing that, it's a new avenue, a new stream. And you can say, hey, we're now doing this. If you'd like to support us, if you'd like to support what we're doing at the Morning Star Mission or Sox Kingston or Trellis or Martha's Table, just click on this link. And it's as easy as that. And basically you can share, we're going to receive the 100% of the net profits, et cetera, et cetera. We want to make it seamless. We want to make it as easy as possible for anyone to do. So you cater to the lowest common denominator. And if that was me, I want it to be as dumbed down, as simple as possible. And so that's what we try to do.
Hey, Rhonda is the executive director of Martha's Table, and they're one of the first people to come on board with Canadian May Day. So, Rhonda, what was attractive to about the program to you?
First off, we want to represent Martha's Table and, get our name out in the community, keep it in the community, raise awareness. But it was really appealing because Tom said, you can order one. And you don't have to order 500, and I thought that's really appealing. Like you can, order as you need them. So we couldn't afford to order 1,000 t-shirts or sweatshirts. So this made it possible for us. Well, we have had, I think, about 60 orders in the last week since we launched. So we have a lot of volunteers, a lot of team members, and they're buying the t-shirts and the sweatshirts. And we have beanies and hats. So we're going to have all kinds of people around Kingston representing Martha's Table. So it's off to a really great start.